Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday. We just went grocery shopping and we had to go to Lowe's for a couple things. Or no, we had to run to Home Depot and Knox was playing with all the Halloween stuff. He loves that stuff. We started our morning with a walk, which was really nice. A little after breakfast walk. And then we went out to run errands. I want to show you guys what we got. We had to go to Aldi and Wegmans because I wanted to get a couple things at Wegmans. So let me show you what I got at Wegmans first, and then I'll show you guys what we got at Aldi. So from Wegmans, we grabbed some pineapple because Knox requested some fresh pineapple. Then we grabbed a big thing of strawberries because the ones at Aldi did not look good. These were on sale, and I've been eating like some yogurt bowls for breakfast, so these will definitely get eaten between the three of us. All right, and then I just grabbed a pepper and an onion because I just needed one of each. I grabbed this protein shake with this cocoa pebbles. I have seen people try the protein powder of this, and it just looked really, really good. And so I'm going to try it out, see if it's yummy. A good little snack to have. Then I just grabbed some provolone cheese because I did forget to grab it at Aldi, so I just grabbed it at Wegmans. And then we grabbed some ice cream. So Spencer grabbed some chocolate chip cookie dough. I grabbed the NYX brownie cookie dough. The last one I got was brownie cheesecake, and it was so good. This does not spike my sugar. I eat a serving of this after dinner sometimes, and it doesn't give me a sugar spike. So this is a really good ice cream if you're looking for something that you need to watch your sugars with. So this is a good option. All right, and then Knox picked out some of these Outshine popsicles. He loves these, but he got just the strawberry flavor. And then the last couple things that I grabbed at Wegmans was this buttery asparagus because it just looked so freaking good. I'm gonna cook that with this beer battered haddock because it looks so freaking good. 11 carbs and 8 grams of protein for 3 ounces. Which I think might be one of these, but I don't know. They're ready to cook, so I'm going to figure out how to bake these a little bit later and have them for dinner. I'll probably pair this with like maybe another protein or something like that, only because this only has 8 grams of protein. Well, this has 4 grams, so it's not too bad, but I just don't want to have too many carbs, so. But this is going to be a good dinner, I already know. I think at Wegmans we spent like almost $80, which honestly is not surprising because it's Wegmans. That's why we don't really shop there that much. But let me show you guys what we got at Aldi. So I spent $106 at Aldi, and this is what we got. So I got 2 bags of apples again because we've just been eating the crap out of apples. So. Then we grabbed some Goodles mac and cheese because they had it, and it just sounded good. I needed some more ranch, so grab some of that. Spencer wants to try these protein bars, so he's going to take these to work with him. Barbecue sauce, just to have on hand, because we're running low. Bacon bits. Some mini potatoes. We're going to do those with dinner this week. And then Spencer also wanted to try some protein shakes, so I told him these are actually not that bad, so he's going to try these. These are kind of like the Fairlife dupe of protein shakes, so he's gonna try these and see if he likes them. So, all right, now onto the cold stuff. I actually just put pizzas in the oven for lunch, so I already had a regular Aldi pizza from earlier in the week that was still good, so I didn't get one of those, but I did get myself a cauliflower crust pizza. That's why it's not in here, it's in the oven. And we grabbed some romaine lettuce, some cucumbers, grabbed raspberries because they looked fine at Aldi, some Colby Jack cheese sticks, more yogurt. I don't actually really need yogurt, but I didn't want to have a week where I was really craving it and not have it, so just grabbed some just in case. Grabbed 2 packs of these sausage links because Knox has rediscovered them for breakfast. I also grabbed some turkey bacon because I think I'm going to do like bacon and egg wraps for breakfast one day this week. I haven't decided yet. Some kielbasa. And then for dinners this week, we're going to do some sausage. We are also going to be doing Philly cheesesteak. So I grabbed some of this. Just beef shaved steak. So should be good. I think I've used. Then we grabbed a thing of turkey meat because I'm going to do turkey meat and cottage cheese bowls for my lunch this week. They're so good and so easy to make. And then of course some chicken because I'm going to do some baked chicken this week. And with like the potatoes. So then I grabbed, of course, the whole milk, and then I grabbed an almond milk because I grabbed some Clean Simple Eats protein powder. And I want to try it again, and I know almond milk has less carbs, so we are going to try the almond milk instead of regular milk so it doesn't spike my sugar as much. So that's everything that we got. Like I said, I spent $106 at Aldi, so it wasn't too bad, and good haul. Alright guys, I wanted to show you guys my lunch. Ignore my hair, I had to put it up because I was like cutting lettuce and cucumbers up, and I still have to cut the strawberries up. But here is my lunch. I am having that cauliflower crust pizza with some salad. I just have the romaine lettuce, cucumbers, carrot, some shredded Kobe jack cheese, and some ranch, and then some ranch to dip my pizza. This is the serving size of the pizza. I think the serving is like 169 grams. This is 162, so it's a little under. And paired with the salad, it should spike my sugar because of the fiber and the protein. So I'm going to go enjoy this, and I'll let you guys know how my sugar looks after I eat it. I wanted to let you guys know my sugar after lunch was 112. And I don't know what's going on with my sugar right now, like the last few days, but it's been like going to 112 an hour, like staying within range within an hour, and then it's been like randomly jumping up high even though I'm not eating anything. So I'm really not sure what's going on. I have an endocrinology appointment tomorrow, so I'm going to talk to her about it. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I want to show you guys dinner. So I got those haddock, beer battered haddocks from Wegmans with the asparagus, with the Parmesan and the butter. I just added some salt and pepper to my asparagus. And it came with like a little tartar sauce for the fish. This is 3 ounces, so this is the serving size for the fish. I might not eat this all because I'm not super hungry. And then I have some of the asparagus. And then I actually gave the leftovers to my neighbor because I am weird about reheated fish. And like I said, this is the serving size. I gave her the leftovers so that way she had some dinner tonight too. So she was very thankful as always, and she was excited to have it because she's like, I haven't had fish in a while, and I was like, girl, me either. So, but I'm gonna go eat this, and I'll let you guys know what my sugar looks like after dinner. I'm hoping it's lower so I can have a little sweet treat, but if not, then I guess I will go to bed without my sweet treat tonight. But I'm gonna go eat this. Good morning, guys. I am about to head out to my endocrinology appointment. I have to be there by like 10:05. It takes me about like 20 minutes to get there. It's like 9:30 right now. So I'm about to head out, but I laid in bed a little too long, so taking breakfast to go. I'm just having a Premier protein shake. I'm also not really super hungry, so I'm just gonna have this. My fasting sugar was 83 this morning, so perfect. And also I'm gonna bring my water and take my pills, so that's the plan. And then I might stop at Barnes & Noble's on my way home and possibly Dunkin' for a coffee. It just depends on how I'm feeling, so I don't know, we'll see. But like I said, I am running a little bit behind, so I'm gonna finish getting ready, and I'll see you guys a little bit later. Alright, I just got home from my doctor's appointment, and I stopped at Barnes & Noble's because I got really good news at my doctor's appointment today. Like I said, I had to see my endocrinologist, who I see for my diabetes, and she has been so happy with how well my sugars have been. She does have access to my Libre sensor, so she gets all of my blood sugars throughout the whole day. She said she's very happy, and they retested my A1C. My A1C was a 4.7, which is amazing. It's low. She said they don't really go off of that. They just kind of check it while you're pregnant because it's just not reliable because of just like your blood being thicker during pregnancy is kind of what she was telling me. And so it holds the sugar a little bit longer. So she said that it's probably actually a little bit lower. It's probably not at a 4.7, but a 4.7 is the lowest that I've been since I've been getting my A1C checked. So I'm so freaking happy about that. Like, I'm ecstatic. But I want to show you guys what I'm having for lunch and then also the book that I got. All right, this is what I'm having for lunch. It's basically the same thing I had yesterday. It's my cauliflower crust pizza, but I'm only doing 2 slices, a decent sized side salad, and it's just romaine lettuce, cucumbers, carrots, shredded Kobe jack cheese, ranch, and then I'm also doing a side of cottage cheese with some buffalo sauce, if you can kind of see that, because I just wanted to add a little bit more protein to the meal. So this is what I'm gonna eat. And then I did stop and get myself a drink at Wendy's because I deserve it, because I just got some good news. So I took a Diet Dr. Pepper, of course, and I picked Spencer and Knox up some McDonald's for lunch, so that's what they're having. And then I had to treat myself to a book because I am just so proud of myself. So I grabbed this book. It's called A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows by Holly Renee. I have not heard of this book, but I was looking for like a smaller fantasy read. So I picked this up because it just caught my eye. So it looks like it'll be good. I'll let you guys know if you're interested, if it is good, and we'll see. But it looks good. It looks like an easy read. I don't know, but it's also really pretty. It's got like the sprayed edges, so I don't know. That should be good. But my sugar after breakfast was, let me look really quick, because I was at my appointment, was 100. So good, we're doing good. I'm gonna go eat this, and then we're gonna go for a walk, and then I'll let you guys know how my sugar looks when it's time for dinner. All right, guys, my sugar after lunch was 112, so it was pretty good. And we went for a little walk. And I am just having some reheated veggies that I made a couple days ago with some butter and salt and pepper. And then I have some ground turkey meat that I use seasoned with paprika, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, my go-to. And then some cottage cheese on the side with the Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo mild sauce on top of it. This is so good. I used to eat this a lot before I was pregnant, so I'm excited to eat this. I haven't had it in a while like that. So yeah, that's dinner. And of course, you know, I'm drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper with this. I'm gonna go eat, and then I'll let you guys know how my sugars look after I'm done. All right, guys, this is my breakfast this morning. I'm doing a yogurt bowl. I'm having I'm having vanilla, the Super Zero yogurt from Aldi, the Aldi brand. It's the vanilla, and then I have strawberries, a couple of raspberries, and then some of the Catalina Crunch, but I just took the chocolate pieces out. So it's the peanut butter chocolate one, but I just took chocolate out because I felt like that would be the best with the berries, but that's what I'm going to eat. And then me and Knox are going to head for a walk after I eat this, so I'll let you guys know how my sugars look. All right, I'm sitting here editing my video, and I started eating my lunch, and I totally forgot to record what I'm having. But my sugar after breakfast was 112, and then we did go to Dunkin' so I could get a coffee, and I was sipping on my coffee for about an hour and a half. My sugar was 109, so not too bad. But let me show you guys what I'm having for lunch. This is what I'm having for lunch. I have already had 2 slices of the cauliflower crust pizza. It was about 150 grams, so less than the serving size. And then I have some cottage cheese with some of the Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo mild sauce. And then, of course, a side salad and some ranch to dip my pizza in. And, of course, a Diet Dr. Pepper because I can't have lunch without one. But this is my lunch. And then I think me and Knox are going to go for another walk after we eat this. So I'll let you guys know how my sugars look after we're done. Okay, so it's a little bit later and it's time to make dinner, and I'm making Philly cheesesteaks tonight, so I thought I would show you guys how I make mine. We are not using rolls. I can't eat the carbs, so my husband shall suffer with no roll as well. I'm making some fries from Aldi. They're like the similar to like a McDonald's fry, like the thin ones. So those are cooking right now because they take about 20 minutes, and then I just am now heating up some oil for my onions. Alright, so I have some olive oil in my pan and I'm gonna put the onions in. At this point I would also put peppers in, but my pepper was rotten and I really don't feel like going to the store to get another pepper. I'll just do onions, I'm fine. Alright, I'm just gonna add a little bit of pepper and some salt. Alright, I'm just going to cook these down until they're like a little bit softened, and then I'm going to add my meat. Alright, now that my onions are browning for the most part, I'm going to go ahead and add my beef shaved steak. This is what I'm using. This is what I got from Aldi. Alright, and now I'm going to go in with like 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Just a little drizzle. And then I'm going to go in with some garlic powder. A little bit of onion powder. Some more pepper. And a little bit more salt. Alright, I'm going to let this cook and then I'll let you guys know how it looks when it's ready to add cheese. Alright, my meat is all cooked and all that. So now I'm going to add some provolone cheese. Honestly, you can add whatever cheese you want. I prefer provolone. And I'm just going to make sure it's all covered, so however many slices that takes. And I kind of like mine like more cheesy, so I might add extra couple slices. And also at this point I'm turning my heat down to low, so that way the steak at the bottom, or the meat at the bottom, doesn't get super crispy. And honestly, I'm probably going to use these last 2 slices because I probably won't use them for anything else, so we're just going to stick them in all the places that are missing. I told you I like this really cheesy. Obviously add as much cheese as you want. Alright, next I'm going to add a little bit of water to the pan and just a lid. This is my crock pot lid because I actually don't know where the lid went to this. It's like hiding in my thing. So, but obviously get a lid that fits your pan, and you're just going to let it sit there and steam the cheese on top so it's all melty. Alright, this is how it's looking after the cheese is all melted. Like I said, I like mine super cheesy. That's why I put so much cheese on there. If you want less cheese, put less cheese. If you want more cheese, go for it. But this is how it looks. So good. And then this is just how the fries turned out. These are like the shoestring fries. I think that's what I was trying to say earlier. But this is dinner for tonight. I'm going to plate it up and I'll show you guys how it looks. Alright, so I got everything plated up. I weighed out fries. So I have about 3 ounces of fries. And then I have about 7 ounces of the Philly cheesesteak. That includes the cheese and the onions that are in it. So it's still probably a good portion of the size, or like of the portion. We got a good amount of protein and we got some carbs, and I am gonna go eat this and I'll let you guys know how it affects my sugar. My sugar after lunch was 105, so it wasn't too bad. But I'm gonna go eat this and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, hey guys, I just got back from my after dinner walk and my sugar was 103, so it's not bad. I'm probably not going to eat anything for the rest of the night. It's already like 7:30 and I have to be up early so I can get things around because I have to take Duke to the vet tomorrow. So I'm probably not going to eat anything else. But today was a really good day with my sugars, so I'm really happy about that. But I'm also going to end off the vlog here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.